Hello everyone, this is Destiny out here at County Line Campers in Gulfport, Mississippi. Today we are checking out a 2022 Little Guy Minni Max. This here is an extreme outdoors product. The quality is absolutely top notch. Some great features that they have in this unit is not only is it an adorable teardrop shape, they have that solid piece of fiberglass from the front all the way to the back. Another cool thing is that they are solar, so we have solar panels right on top. This one here is only coming in at about 2,300 pounds dry weight. Crazy lightweight. You could tow these with practically anything. This unit here does feature a wet bath, and we've got our full kitchenette area. Let's flip you around, show you the floor plan, and then go into some specifics. All right, I always like to start with a little overview. Here is the entrance side coming around to the front. You can take a peek. You can see our wavy man popping up on the other side. There he is. Here is the other side of the unit and coming along to the back. Okay, let's check out some details. Starting right here at the very front, we have our double pane blackout windows. I also love that they have this diamond plate right here in the front. This protects your fiberglass from getting hit while towing with rocks. So we've got it on the front cap right here, as well as the large covered storage to put the LP tank and your solar battery. When you purchase at County Line, you also get that LP tank completely filled up for you. I love all the extra space they have right here. We are on the manual tongue. We have our 7-way plug and our chains. Look at this. This is on a wheel because these are so lightweight. You can literally push them. You can roll them. It's so simple and easy to move. Here they do include a specific spot for your sewer hose. I think that's great. It gets it out of a compartment and a designated spot for it. We have our manual stabilizer jacks right here. What's cool is even though this unit is so small, we have them on the front and the back, so it's ultra stable. Coming along to this side, you can see our lights. Right here is our black and gray tank. Here is our refrigerator coolant, your 30 amp power hookup. This is going to be the connections for your fresh water and the city connection. We are prepped for your cable hookup. These are going to be your off-road tires. Here is your exhaust for the hot water heater. Again, that's 6 gallon. We also have an outdoor shower with hot and cold water, so you can spray off the sandy legs and feet before you get into the camper. There is a look at the other stabilizer jacks. Here is your drips for that shower. We can take a peek at our spare tire right under there. Here is our fresh water holding tank and the drain right there. Coming along to the back side, you can get a good look at the solar panel right there and this large window that's over the booth and sleeping area. You are already ready to go with a backup camera. Don't forget to peel off the film. This is the VisionWorks camera, 3-year warranty already included. You do have a little bit of towing capacity. You can put a bike rack back here. Look at that. Extreme Outdoors Little Guy has a double bike stand included with the purchase of this unit. It's all ready to go. All right, coming over to our main entrance side. I love the magnetic clips that they have with their storage. Just pop it up there. Here's a look at that vinyl flooring carried throughout the whole floor of the camper. Here is your handle for your stabilizer jacks. And look at this, slam latches, so they just drop right in place. Here's the exhaust to your furnace and a little outdoor entertainment area. We have our outdoor speakers on each side, a bracket to mount an outdoor television. We have our charging ports and outlets and the hookup for HDMI and cable, so you can set up and enjoy your outdoor entertainment area. This handle right here is really neat. Check it out. It has a built-in LED light You can barely see it coming on and off outside, but it looks really neat when the sun goes down at the campground. You can light up your grab handle. It looks really sharp. We have our aluminum step right here, our door with the screen. So the door has the magnetic ball right back here. So not only does it act as a stopper, but it's going to hold it in place on the magnetic clip. I love the curved door. It just feels so retro. And then this window does fully extend, which is super neat. So that is a look at the outside. Let's get inside and check out some features. So just starting out with an overview, we've got our front door. Here is our kitchenette, the wet bath area, which we will look in just a moment. Here's our fridge and our booth combo bed area. And here we are. Okay, let's get into some details. When you first walk in, we have our really cool shaped door and exit way. I love the arch. We've got some padding right up here, the nice vinyl trim. But let's say it's a beautiful warm day, you want to keep the door open. Looky here, we've got that full sliding screen. I think that's just perfect. Another great feature is right here on the door, we have the fully opening windows. Check that out. They can extend all the way up. You just twist this knob to lock it in place, and that is going to be on all of the windows throughout the camper. Just very large double pane fully extending windows. So moving along to our kitchenette area, something to know about Little Guys is all of the wood is going to be solid wood pieces. These are not the cheap particle board that you find sometimes in a lot of units. The quality of construction is really, really impressive. I love the little extra features like the vinyl right here, little decorative toppers. Something also really neat is they have the option to do the fully opening windows. My favorite part, these double pane, fully extending windows just like that. So you can prop them open, put the screen down, but when you're ready to go to bed, black out the camper, have movie night, whatever you need, they do have the nightshades that clip in place so you are able to adjust from the screen to the nightshade, half and half, or fully open, whatever your preference is. You will find those on all of the windows. Now right here we have a large countertop space. I love that they include the covers for the sink and this glass stovetop. This provides more countertop space. We have our outlet right back here, the residential stainless steel style faucet with the sprayer pull down. You can remove this, and you've got your stainless steel under mounted sink. It's a good deep size, plenty of room to store all the dirty dishes, and a lid to cover it up so you don't even have to look at them. Moving over here, we have our Dometic stove. Now, the Little Guy does feature the electric igniter, which I think is pretty neat. Good stainless steel gas stove. Moving right down here, we have our High Point microwave. This beautiful solid wood cabinetry with a residential stainless steel pool. So right here we have a great spot to stash the sponges, maybe some dish soap and cleaning items. Moving along, we do have a fully extending drawer. I love the divider that they include for your utensils. This is easy to remove. You can, of course, just use the regular drawer, but this is great for cleaning. When this gets all dirty, just pop it out, give it a good spray. Coming right down here, we have some more storage, good deep solid wood right here in the cabinets. This is going to be the holder for your battery that goes on the front side. And right down here, another fully extending drawer. Gives you another spot to stash the dish towels, oven mitts, whatever you may need. So that is a look at our kitchen area. We have our exhaust vent right overhead. You can set the speed of the fan. Moving over here, we have our little control panel. You do have your fire extinguisher, and right here is where we stash all the goodies that come with the unit. Looking at our extreme outdoor control panel, we do have our level checkers, so you can check out that battery charge and how your tanks are looking. The water heater is going to be 6-gallon. You've got the option to run it off of gas or electric. The water pump, so in the event you are dry camping and you have some water stored on board, you are able to select when you'd like to use that. We have our main switches for our lights, inside, outside, the handle, and the step. Another cool thing, not only can you control them all from right here, but let's say that you want to leave the main power on, but just for the time being, you don't need the light on in the kitchen. You can also individually control them, which I think is nice. Moving right over here, we have our Jensen stereo system. This is going to be Bluetooth and HDMI capable. You also have the different zones. So on this one, we do have outdoor speakers, so you are able to set to play the Bluetooth or television on the inside, but you can also change it to play on the outside. We have a little ledge countertop right here. Be a great place to stash the drinks if you are sitting. Good place to throw keys, whatever you may need. Moving right up here, we have the shelving that is adjustable, so you can see the pegs right here. You can adjust this to whatever you need. Again, we are on those little individual LED lights. So taking a look at this side, we have our Norcold refrigerator. This one is pretty neat. We've got our top half and the drawer on bottom. Then we've got our little freezer right here. Right below the fridge, we have some extra storage. This is going to be vinyl flooring throughout. This is waterproof, mold resistant, slip resistant, and we've got the solid piece throughout the whole unit. Okay, taking a look at our AC, we've got it mounted right there, but it is also on the digital thermostat, so you can set it and don't worry about having to get up and manually turn it off and on. We do have our little flaps we can open up here to get access, change out that filter, clean it, and open and close the dump right here. All right, so the wet bath. Right here is our bathroom toilet combo. The full waterproof. They even think to cover up the toilet paper holder right over there. We've got our system, Dometic system, to allow us to keep an eye on the levels, and our residential style sprayer. It is removable, and then you've got the different settings, but this part also can be raised and lowered up this bar, so you can adjust it to whatever height you need, and they even included your little soap dish. That is a look at your wet bath, and we can lock it in place as we travel. Now moving over to this main area. Now they do have vinyl covers. This is a stunning white. Now don't be scared. It's super tough vinyl, so you can scrub it and clean it if it gets messy. But these cushions are also on zippers, so you can unzip them and remove them completely from the vinyl to give them a good scrubbing. Here's a look at all these windows. This one also is going to be the fully extending. You could easily climb in and out of this one, which is why it's labeled with the red latches as opposed to the black. It's letting you know this is an emergency exit in the event you do need it. And then, of course, we've got the screen that can come down, and then we've got the nightshade that can come up. Taking a look over here, we have our touchable reading lights. Here's a look at our Jensen mounted speakers. We've got an outlet right here, great for charging the phones, and that solid wood little cabinet cubby we've got on both sides. Here is the other speaker, some more outlets, and check it out. We've got a Jensen television on the swivel bracket, so you can pull it out for wherever you are seated in order to enjoy that television. When you are traveling, it does lock in place and just pushes right up against the wall. Right back here, we have another LED reading light. And check this out, your smoke detector, but also your solar charge controller. So the little guy does have that full solar pack mounted to the roof to charge up the solar battery. You can monitor all of that right here on this control center. Over on this side, we have our charging center that's going to have the 12-volt and the USB chargers. Right down here, we have another outlet and your carbon monoxide detector along with your breaker box. Over here, we have our fridge battery cut off, so you are able to flip it on and off. Over on this side, we have a little storage cubby, great to stash some smaller items. Right underneath the booth, we do have a little bit more storage and access to some of our items. I love how accessible everything is in here. In the event you should need to get to it, it is very easy to find what you need. Now for our table, I love that they include their own little Allen wrenches with their table settings, so you don't have to go digging in a toolbox to adjust this. It's super easy. The table just slides down into this bracket. You can raise it and lower it based off the height that you would like. And I also love that it is so easy to maneuver and swivel. You can decide if you want it basically pushed over there, but you don't want to take it down, but you want this room to come and go as you please. You can push it over when it's time to eat. Move it right in front of you. It's like a portable TV tray. It's wonderful. So now that you've seen this whole setup, you're wondering, what about the bed? Where do I sleep? All right, you guys, let me convert this area and show you this massive sleeping space. Okay, so converting this to the sleeping area, I've removed the table. It just is a 2-bracket system. So I've removed the top half, and now I'm going to raise this off of the latch that I showed you earlier. This you can just lay down on the ground. All right, so now that I have my table ready, I'm going to pop it right here on these ledges. They've got little grooves right here, so you can just lay the table down into place. I'm going to push it down here to the end. So now that we have our table in place, we have this huge hole. Don't worry, right here we have a little hidden drawer. We can just pull this right on out, and it connects right here to the table. Next, I'm going to lay down my cushions. So now we have our bed all set up. You can see this is totally massive. I am 5'3", and I still have about 2 feet of headspace up here. I also love all the windows, and this could act like a little skylight. Keep this open on a beautiful night. Close your screen. This would be perfect sleeping. You can definitely fit husband, wife, and probably 2 kids all squeezed over here. You could lay east to west, or we also could fit north to south, depending on how tall you are. There's definitely a lot of space to go around in this sleeping area. Pretty easy to set up, throw down your bedding, and you are good to go. So getting my table back out, and here is the bar, here is the bracket. I'm just going to line it up, slide it down. Here's my little Allen wrench I was telling you about that is included. So that way your tools always stay with the items it's needed with. This is a cool little thing. I haven't seen any other campers do this. I think it's pretty neat. And here is the top of the table. I just set it right down in the grip right there, and there we have it. Our adjustable table, you can swing it around, adjust it by height for whatever you need. And that is a quick look at how to convert from your booth dining area to your sleeping area. And that is going to wrap up this tour. Again, this is a 2022 Little Guy Minni Max. Y'all come on out to County Line Campers in Gulfport, Mississippi. We are here Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Ask to see the Little Guy series. We have 3 different floor plans. This one here is the Minni Max. When you think camping, think County Line Campers.